One. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
Morning.
Welcome to the Be Tony Show. And Rose is not here this morning, so I'm officially use her slogan. We're back. And so I'm here with my fabulous co-host this morning. Please share out the broadcast. Sharing is caring. One share can change your life, get you in a new direction, building a new business, changing your business. And we're here to talk about build your business on purpose. And I'd like to have my co-hosts go ahead and introduce themselves before we get started. So, ladies, take it away.
Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone.
Good morning.
We got a slight delay, ladies. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Casey.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I hope you're having plans for a beautiful day. I read a quote today that said, "What you worrying about today? God woke you up. So what is there to worry about? You woke up. Let's keep it pushing." I am Kayshawn Brooks, the owner of Renew You Body Butters. This is a luxury skincare and holistic business where I provide my clients alternative remedies for their skin, hair, and body, and partner with other women who want to do the same thing and make additional income. And I'm tired of being broke, making the necessary changes, and you should too.
Good. That's good.
You on mute, sis?
I just did what you guys always do, and I just talked on mute.
We're trying to take my place.
If y'all would have just heard the excitement in my good morning, it would have woke
We
the
saw it.
whole.
We saw it.
It would have woke everybody up. Good morning, you guys. My name is Ebony Sigler. I am the wig coach. So not only do I make handmade custom units, I also teach other wig makers how to do what I do. I am so excited to be here today. I am really big on self-love and self-care, so you guys will get a lot of that from me. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm just really excited.
Well, we're glad everybody's here this morning, and we're here to tell you about the Free Women Grant. And it's nothing new. We've been talking about this for months, and we've already had our first group of women that made that change for the certification and getting the grants. And the grants is back. It's still open. You know, when you're opening that email, and it's awesome when you can get one that says you just got funded from
Yes.
12 different certifications. And so we're trying to let every woman out there know that there's still time for you to get in the grant program and get your certification, build your business, change your brand. Go to that link, bit.ly, Free Women 2020, and see what's available and go ahead and click on it so you can get in this next class to take an opportunity to build your business on purpose, to build it on purpose.
I like that. Build it on purpose.
Right. And so go ahead and share out the broadcast, ladies. And let me introduce myself. I'm Peter Lindsay, the queen of real estate. What I do is help women get over the fear of investing in real estate so that they can retire early, never have to worry about running out of money, and leave a legacy for their children. And so we have so many certifications. We have spiritual certification, purpose certification, spirit fighting certification. We have the real estate. We have exit, how to exit your job, uh,
Relationship.
relationships. Yeah, ladies, go ahead and tell me to go ahead and throw the one. There's so many that it's kind of hard to keep up with. And I don't think there's been a program like that
Mm-mm.
uh, that I know of. And this is Coach Danielle Winningham, nonprofit Free Women Grant. This is nonprofit. And so it's a 10-week course that helps you to build your business along with learning the skill. So please share out the broadcast because we're here this morning to help you, ladies.
One thing that I wanted to bring out, I just had to do the math because it's been eating me up inside to know this number since we first launched this, this second round of this campaign. And, there's only so many spots, and I just have to do the math. So it's only 153 slots. Our coach is giving away $1 million in grants. And so at $6,500 a seat, that's only 153. It's not, you may think, oh, that's thousands of people who are going to come through here. No, that's not even 200 people. So we coming to y'all all day, every day, on all our platforms, on multiple platforms. There are 153 lucky, blessed people whose lives are getting ready to change like none other. And don't you want to be one of those 153 to go out in this year with a bang, start next year with even more of a bang? 153 slots is not a lot. That's not a lot for all of those different certifications. That really like shows you the rarity in this. Like, what you waiting on, what you sleeping on. I read another quote today that said, being broke is hard and becoming wealthy is hard. Choose your hard. And I like that because I'm tired of being broke, and because that mess has been hard, tiring, exhausting. So if something got to be hard, something got to be tiring, I'm going to be doing it to become wealthy for my family, for my children. And why?
You just brought up a great point. Don't skip by it so fast.
I mean, it's this down.
Girl, you so full of so much wisdom. Sometimes when you be talking, I don't even think you understand like the key things that you be talking about.
Girl, I get it. I just don't. This ain't my show. I just be sitting.
I know, but you said being broke is hard, and working for yourself is hard too. And a lot of the time, being broke and seeing what our parents did, I didn't come from a poor family. I don't really know what struggle is. Don't get me wrong, in my adulthood, I've, because of my own mistakes, I've had my lights out and stuff like that. But growing up as a child, I never experienced anything like that. I never had to experience, going to get food from my siblings. I went to school every day. That was a must. Getting a high school diploma was never a option. That was always, you had to do that. That was just something that you did. Going to college was not a iffy type of thing. That was a definite, like, what are you going to do with your life? But I think a lot of the times as we get older and we get into, sometimes it starts in early childhood for some people, but sometimes it starts in adulthood for some people. But we kind of get into this routine where it's normal. I'm going to tell you guys a story, and it's kind of pathetic, but it's my truth. And I had to learn a big, big pill with it. And when me and my husband, we graduated from college, he immediately got a great paying job. Me, I had just had our second baby, and I'm just like, I hit postpartum depression. I didn't know I was going through it at the time for the second time, but I mean, money, I solved a lot of my issues with money. And I remember it was a point that I was spending all of our money that my husband couldn't even buy lunch. Now, mind you, he's got this job paying over $50 a year. And this man cannot afford to buy lunch because I am going out and I'm spending all this money. I'm getting myself on subscriptions. I'm getting myself on anything that's going to make me happy. And yeah, I'm telling you, I'm a little selfish. And I remember at a certain point, like, he would be crying out for help to me. And what he was talking to me, I wasn't registering. Like, saving money, what? Money is supposed to be fruitful. And I mean, this is seriously the mindset that I honestly had. Like, find a way to go out there and make more. If I'm spending too much, then you obviously ain't making enough. So I think a lot of the times everyone gets in their own little comfort zones. And it's so easy to stay in that struggle mindset, no matter what your upbringing is. We get into that. And sometimes we don't know that there's something out there that's better for us, because everybody isn't meant to save. Everybody isn't meant to take the same journey as everyone else, if that makes sense. And how everybody manages their money, that may not be how you manage your money. So how you like to spend your money is how you need to be making your money. I love my materials. I'm very materialistic. Any shiny new object, I'm looking at it, I'm buying it, and I might even shine it a little bit more. Me, I need to have my own business. I need to have opportunities to make more money. That's just my reality. So sometimes you have to take a deeper look at who you are and how you like to spend money and what money means to you, and jump into doing something that can get you on that path.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Ebony. But we as women deserve so much more. Even if you got a 9-to-5, you got 9 other jobs. You're going to be around longer than most men, and that's statistics. We live longer than men. Our money has to go further and last longer. We're the caretakers. We bear everything. And so we definitely deserve abundance, but you got to go get it. Go get it. You have to take that first step and go get what's yours. And you wake up every morning with every negative thought. It's a fight every morning you get up. Negative thoughts wake you up at 3 a.m.
Okay.
You laying there thinking and praying and thinking negative stuff. It's a fight every morning. And that's why this community is so great, because we tell each other their greatness. Ebony just told Kayshawn how great she was. That's the stuff that we do around here in this community. And that's what we try to get out to every woman. And that's why this grant is so good, because it's going to help you be great.
It is. It is. Because now I'm going to walk around today, with that extra boost in confidence. I'm great because I believe I'm great. My sister know I'm great. My coach know I'm great. You need those type of motivational things to fight those tactics, those thoughts that come at 3 o'clock in the morning, because like say for me, yesterday I was prepping for a celebrity's bridal shower next week, and it was just like I could have gave up all week. It was just so much that just was like, you know what, this is not the event for you to be participating in. Just forget it, damn it. Literally I was crying, everything, and something happened, and I just kept pushing. It was just something was just pulling me, and like I was out here just like dog hurt, tired, like I was just whooped, where everybody just like, you gotta stop. You sound like you about to die. I'm all like, look, you don't know what I'm living and what I'm trying to get to. I'm about to make this happen. And you better believe late last night I put the tape on that box, and it's about to be shipped off this morning. But I needed this community, this push, this motivation, because all that negative thought, negative feeling, of something that's a beautiful blessing. I should have been over the moon and excited, ecstatic, but I was stressing about stupid stuff. But having that reassurance, you want that, and you need that to build a wealthy business.
Right. You're right, Kayshawn. When you're in a group of women that see it, they tell you, and it's not just about the money and the certification, it's a community. When you get funded from this grant, you are in a community. And believe me, I know the difference, because y'all hear me say all the time, I got a health certification, I got a life certification. The only thing they did was give me information. They didn't help me build the business. And that's what's different in this certification. Not only do you get the knowledge and the skills, you know how to go out and get clients. You got a business. You have a business, and that's what's so different. And the price point. You're not going to walk away with student loans and have to pay them for the next 20 years. and don't have a job.
Okay.
Right. And everybody's not cut out to be employees. So employees, if you love your job, okay, don't get in my inbox. But everybody's not cut out to be employees.
Everyone's not. I had a friend, she just started a job, and she's fighting this fight to be an entrepreneur and get out of the workforce, but she went back just to get some funds to fund her business. But within her first 30 days of being there, just being herself, she's a natural born leader. She hates sitting still, and if it needs to be organized, she just automatically does it. And so she was doing it, but she immediately intimidated the supervisors there and the other workers. Like, who this chick thinks she is, coming up in here in less than 30 days, acting like she from corporate office or something like that. But that's just how she is. And so when I was speaking to her, I was letting her know, see, this is another confirmation of why you don't belong in the workforce, because you are a natural leader. You know, to see this pattern again, it's not even 30 days and you're being attacked because they're threatened by just who you are. So that shows you, that's an example. You're not meant to be a worker bee. You know, you're meant to build a business so then you can hire those to come work for you. You know, because that's one of my major goals, is to build a corporation and treat my employees how I always wanted to be treated. You know, as in, I know you're good and I'm going to pay your worth. I want you to grow with me. You know, it's not just me winning, we're winning. You know, and that's what I want my team to feel. You know, we all can be millionaires out here. You know, and if I'm paying you the millions, so what? You helped me get the millions to pay, you know?
Right, you're right.
So I had something that I kind of wanted to bring up, you guys, because I was trying to hold it in and try to remember it. And I want to know what your thoughts on this is. But as a Black woman, I feel like sometimes we are shamed for wanting more money.
Wow.
Do you guys ever feel like that? Like, us as a Black woman in our community, if we want better for ourselves, more for ourselves, and we're not okay with the, you know, what the world already has for us, it's not looked up upon. Like, you have to find a community like this.
Right.
Yeah, because some time ago, it would be like you were boastful, you were being prideful if you wanted to do more. You accept what we give you or what you get, and you make it work, and you be happy with it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get what they just say, get your britches too big or too big for your britches or something like that. That was like, accept what we have, what you have, make it work for you, and be happy.
Okay, so how about this one? Not even on a corporate level of working. Have you guys dealt with this, like within your friends, your family? Like when you talk about how you want to have a carefree life, you want to wake up and you want to do certain things. It's almost like no one else around you no one can see where your vision is. So us as Black women, especially, I feel like communities like the one that we have here are essential for us. Right. There's so much poison going around on the outside that sometimes you just can't avoid it. But being in a community like this, you learn how to treat it. You know, you can cure yourself of that poison. You don't have to die.
Right.
Wanting more for yourself is not bad at all. You know, not wanting to have to check your account because you're scared it's going to be negative is not a bad thing. Like, I want to be able to check my account because I know that thing is growing, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
You're right, Ebony. Coach says, check that account every morning. How often are you checking your account?
For growth.
Yeah, you got to check that every morning. And if there's nothing in there, what you going to do?
Right. You know, my mindset is, I be expecting, even though a sale ain't came in, I'm still checking my account because I'm just getting in the routine of knowing that the money is coming in. That's how she got my mind. It's like when we get off this, I'm gonna check, and because it's coming. It's coming.
Right, and of course, I know Coach always say, I like that. Adriana said, "Challenge the status quo." When we do that, they want to say we angry, and Coach says that we're not angry. We're just determined to get what Karen got and what Ken got.
Look, okay.
Yeah. So, and it brings us back to our week. Black Women Equal Pay Day. We've been traditionally robbed of $1 million over the course of our lifetime working for somebody else. Why? We got to work, and we got to work 2 and 3 jobs to feed our kids and pay our bills when we're just as capable of anybody else. It's just that they already know. They already know who we are, and they try to keep us down.
Because they don't want us to know who we are.
On that. It caused a pause.
Yeah.
They caused a pause. And I know Burley know what I mean. They know who we are, but they don't want us to know who we are and what we can do.
They don't want us to know.
Right.
They don't want us to know.
It's a psychological.
I have girlfriends that's working 2 and 3 jobs. And, when it's time for us to hang out and do self-care activities together, they usually just too tired. And I look at them all the time and I'm always thinking to myself, I got to avoid that because that will be me if I don't keep hustling. Because it's so easy to slip into that next bill that we afraid of. The kids need clothes now. It's always something. And, it's nothing wrong with working all those jobs, but if you're working all them jobs and you don't have a goal that's selfish for you, now I said something in the back that is selfish for you, something that is yours. Because if we ain't learned nothing in these last few months, you have to have something for yourself. You can't. Look, our mothers told us don't depend on no man for nothing. So why are we sitting over here depending on our jobs for the same thing? That could be.
You said a word there. You said a word. And we women got to get what's ours. Even if you're not physically working for somebody else 2 and 3 jobs, you got 2 and 3 jobs in your own house.
Technically
you do. You're raising kids, you're cooking, you're washing the clothes, you're taking care of your parents, you're doing everything.
Now you a teacher now.
Right.
But see, is it really selfish to take some for yourself? No, you deserve to have some for yourself. That's not selfish. Although that's a lesson learned. Because we used to give all of ourselves. That I don't want to take and get me, whatever, because I feel like I'm taking from them. No. You take a little for yourself. You keep a little for yourself. Because once you're depleted, what's left?
Right.
And who they gonna go to? They ain't gonna be in the source the whole time, and you let them deplete you, suck you like a leech, blood just just drains you. And now you can't do nothing, and they looking at you like, how you gonna resuscitate yourself so you can continue to be our source? And then they gonna be stuck, and the cycle continues.
You're right. Even though you're not knowing it, you're teaching your children to do the same way.
Yeah, because they're watching you.
Yeah, you're saying one thing, but you do something else.
Doing something else.
Right.
I watched my mother. My mother, she was a great mother, an amazing mother. But I watched what she thinks she showed me and what I actually learned from her is 2 different things. Me and my mother, we haven't been able to talk about it. But, my mother was raised very traditional. Women stayed in the house and, and so I never saw my mother hang out with her friends. I never saw my mother do anything for her. She always had, one of us with her. My mother, she had 2 kids, but then she turned around and she adopted 6 of us. Wow. So she did. She had her hands full. But even with that,
But where
and showing
was
so much, huh?
where was she going? I can already say, Mama going. She adopted 6 and already had 2.
But even with her showing so much kindness to us, she really
Right.
neglected herself, and I watched her deteriorate over the years. She, when I was young, she had so much life in her, so much to give, so much energy. And that's how it is in the beginning. You have so much to give. As a kid, I'm requiring a lot. She got 5 more of us. We keep requiring. And during this time, she is never taking she needed some girlfriends to go sit down and have some wine with and talk they mess and kiki and all that other stuff. She didn't do that. She was too busy cooking and cleaning and making sure we made it to our events and, just making sure that everybody else was good. So now that I'm a mother and I watched my mother do all of this, I don't want to be like that at all. I tell my boys, Mama going out. Mommy want to have some friends too. My kids, they make fun of me. They say, Mommy, you only got one friend, but one friend is good enough. I
go out still. Shoot.
Yeah, I go to the beach. I have my long walks with myself. I don't have to have one of my kids next to me to go enjoy a walk, because sometimes the peace within myself is all that I need. Grocery shopping, I don't even do that no more. But it's just so many things that we saw that we thought was okay. That's why when society tries to tell us what women are and what we should do and how we should act, I don't listen to that stuff, because at the end of the day, can't nobody tell me what's better for me than me. I know what's better for me. Can't nobody tell me I'm supposed to be acting one way, because if you don't like the way that I act, it's somebody out there that act the same way you want them to act, and you ain't got to coach them into nothing. Don't coach me. Don't try to tame me. I will not be tamed. I am free. I am not about to be what my mother was. My mother was strong. She could have lit up so many other women's lives. She could have learned how to skate. She could have went to Vegas with her girlfriends and showed albums to us and been like, Mama was turned. Whatever the word was back then. But she could have showed us joy outside of the family.
Yeah. But you know what, Ebony, sometimes maybe that was just her calling.
Yeah. Maybe you all were joy. You all may have been joy.
See, I would like to think that, but after having kids myself, they not enough.
That's why it was her calling, for her to adopt 5 more. That was her calling. Possibly.
She was an amazing woman. Amazing. But I do believe if she would have had an outside life outside of us, she would have been able to take care of herself.
But that's why you're who you are today, because she did all of that. That was her calling, to sacrifice that time so that you can see, so that now you're on this platform telling, thousands of women now, don't live like that. Look what I saw. Now I'm not. Now I'm teaching my sons, that was what that was for. Like, to her, she didn't see herself, being miserable. It takes a special kind of person, to have 2 kids and then go adopt more. It takes a special kind of person. You're not career driven doing something like that. You're family driven, family orientated driven, where that, that was her joy, so now you get to see her joy and implement that with, okay, I like the family, but I also like that career side too, which leads me to Berlin. You mentioned it earlier. It was off a question Ebony asked, and you said back in the day we were taught to be content with what we have, and that can come from family. It can come from your spouses, where they make you feel like something's wrong with you, that you want more for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting more for yourself. There's nothing wrong that, You don't want to just stay on the poverty line, or you don't want to stay middle class. You want to elevate yourself, your family. Like, I want to know, Coach went out somewhere a couple of weeks ago and she had like some steak that cost almost $200. I ain't never experienced that. And I want to. And ain't nobody on this planet or even in this atmosphere or whatever, this galaxy is going to tell me anything is wrong with me wanting to taste a $200 steak for the first time in my life. And that's a goal for me. I want to feel that. I want to enjoy that. And no one is going to tell me, oh, you're living beyond your means and you need to be content eating this chuck roast out the grocery store. No, I want that $200 steak that melt like butter in your mouth. And ain't nothing with it.
And you can have that, Kayshawn. You can have it. Just go get it. You can have it. What's stopping you? You're not chained to the seat. What's stopping you from walking in and ordering what you want? You can have that. You definitely can have that.
And you're going to have your boss friends that's able to spin the bag too on some steak. Hey, we all going to that steak restaurant soon.
Okay.
Exactly. And so this morning we're talking about build your business on purpose. Go to the link and apply for your grant to be able to be certified in 12 different areas. bit.ly, Free Women 2020. Go ahead and register now. It's a streamlined process that we're not asking for W-2s. It's a nonprofit organization. Only thing we ask you to be determined and show up. Please don't take anybody's spot that wants to be certified and then you come in and don't finish the program.
Because 53 spots. Not
Kayshawn said there's only 153 spots. It's going to be starting soon. Hit that link today and get your spot so you can get your abundance.
What do you have to lose from betting on yourself? We bet on everyone else from the time we wake up. That's all we do is we put our bets with everybody else. Click this link, bit.ly/Free Woman 2020, and bet on yourself because you are worth it.
I can tell you, Ebony, I get up every morning, I bet on me. I've been long enough that I know I have to depend on me. I can't depend on the kids. I'm at an age where who's going to take care of me? No, I got to take care of me. The kids love you. They're grown and going on, but when you need something, who's going to take care of you?
Right. You
got to be prepared if you got to go into a facility. You're going to say, well, my kid's going to take care of me. Well, it's going to be 5 o'clock in the evening before you get breakfast. They love you, but it's just how it works. So I'm I got enough that I can depend on me and have to depend on anybody. You can't depend on the job. Your friend, like Kayshawn said, the friends don't understand you. And Ebony said they don't understand what you're talking about when you start going in that direction of building a business because it's their fear. So that's why you have to be in a community where we all understand you building a business and you want so much more in life. If you're comfortable, you're not really comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're probably missing a whole lot of stuff because to be able to build and grow, it's going to be uncomfortable because it's something you never done before. So you rather get uncomfortable now than wait till later when you're exhausted physically and emotionally and you have no more energy to build anything for yourself. Right.
And that $1,000 that you're spending, you need some write-offs before the end of the year. So you technically not even going to spend a whole $1,000. Say you invest that right now. You're going to be filing your taxes in January. You're going to be writing that $1,000 off. So how much did you really spend to change your life, to change your mind, to change your heart? It's practically free. So if that don't fill up these 153 slots today, I mean, come on. It's practically free. It don't get no better than that. And that's what you're being taught when you come into this certification. Yes, you are paying me, but let me show you immediately how to get your money back plus more.
Right.
Because you're going to be changing everything about you. Let me, that's why it's about the personal behind that, the lifestyle behind that. Because what if there's something in your life that you don't even know? You're just draining and wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. You don't even know, but you won't know that until you get into this certification, into this program. And you need to go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and get one of the last few spots. I'm telling y'all, they about to fill this up now that they know it's 153, not 1,533, 153.
Right.
That's a lot.
That's great. And I like what you said, Kayshawn. If the total program is $6,500 and you're getting a grant for $5,500 to take the certification. So if you're spending that $1,000, if you can spend $1,000 and turn around and make $100,000, let me take it even down if you can't think that far. See, we think big. That's what in this community. What if you made $25,000 with the $1,000 you paid for that knowledge? You're still ahead. But if you never step out there, you're going to be zero.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something. When she throwing out the numbers, y'all probably just, let that slide, that you could possibly make some money. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, if y'all watched Coach's live, when she was asking for the volunteers, Coach said, I feel that one of my mentees is going to do $100,000 launch. And I was thinking, how she know I said that to myself? Because I claimed it. I said, by the end of this year, I'm going to do whatever it takes to have $100,000 launch. Now, let me tell y'all, I ain't never seen that much money a day in my life at one time. I don't even know how I'm going to act, but already I feel it. It's almost there. All I got to do to get this $100,000 is X, Y, Z, because I'm over here in this community where I'm being told, okay, if that's your goal, this is what you got to do. These are the roads that you're going to have to check off.
Right.
Because that's community.
Mm-hmm.
Where dreams are not just dreams over here. Your dreams can be reality. Manifesting stuff, that's all great, but unless you're taking those steps in order to manifest, a manifestation ain't gonna do nothing unless you're doing what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Get over here, click that link. God, this type of money that can be made on this internet, I mean, it is absolutely endless. This stuff is life changing. Y'all ever just wanted to go to the mall and just say, I want that? We didn't see Michael Jackson do it when he went in that art gallery. And Michael Jackson said, I want this, and I want that, and that. Come on now, we all done seen stuff like that. That could be us. Us.
Right.
The same person we see in the mirror. One day we're going to be like, dang, I did that, didn't I? You had these younger girls really looking up to you. Shoot, you can look up to yourself. Do y'all know how it feels to accomplish something? And you look up to yourself like, I can't believe I did that. Get in this program. This is your first step to a life that you've been dreaming.
You're absolutely right, Ebony. Well, we got a lot of stuff to do today, ladies. And we're going to get out of here. I would like for the Fear Fighter, the Rose of Audacity, to take us on out of here today.
Oh, well, how kindly. Thank you. I'm sitting here listening, and it's just so much wisdom right here, just with the four of us. And the thing is, we have different points of view, but yet we're one. We're together, And those who are out there possibly on the fence wondering about this Free Women Grant Certification Program, is it real? Is it true? Is it possible? Absolutely. And we have receipts. We're not new to this. How they say the young people say, we true to this. Because this is the second go round in less than 6 months. And we have proof. We have women who have taken the program, successfully graduated from the program, and they're on their way and doing and operating and building and something that they believe in. Not something we told them to do, a business we told them to start, but something they truly believe in. And you can do the same thing. You can do the same. All you have to do is take a few minutes, apply, go to the link, and just check it out. Look it over. Class is once a week, maybe 2 hours. Do it for you. You most certainly are worth 20 hours. I would say. I am. You are worth it. Go to bit.ly Free Women 2020. And if you look at it and you say, well, it's not for me, I'm not interested. If you're not ready, that's fine. Everyone's not ready at the same time. I can't tell you that you're ready. Miss Takeda can't tell you. Kayon, Ebony can't say, okay, you're ready. If you don't believe that you're ready. But maybe you'll think of someone else and pass it on to them. Because it's time. You may not be ready, but it's time and the opportunity is here. So go to bit.ly Free Women 2020. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And again, we thank you and appreciate you showing up with us each and every day. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Bye.